I do want to go back to this scene though. Melanie, before her mom and her sister said, "How many chances are you going to give him?" Because Melanie said, I could break it off with Sincere. I could have broken it off with him, but then I would have been living with wondering, if I could have given him a chance, and or she said, regretting taking a chance, and that's when they were like, "How many chances have you given him?" Because you can't break it off with Sincere, obviously. So then they get to Sincere's brother and father, and his brother, they were telling him, this was driving me crazy because they were telling him, they were like, you you're messing with all these women, and you're leading all these women on. And the brother was like, I can understand exploring, but you like just took it too far. No, the problem wasn't his exploring. It was the lies. Like, nobody was telling him he was a liar. Like, that was the whole thing. Like, Love Island people are like, yeah, they're gonna explore, and he did explore, but it was the lies he told. That was the thing, and not one person said that to him. And then Sincere tried to use that whole line that he got from Amora about, I've I've learned a lot about myself at the expense of other people. I think this is probably the third time he said that after she said it. And his dad genuinely said to him, he asked him, he said, "Why would you move like that?" He said, "Are you afraid of commitment?" Like, he was really trying to figure out what his problem was. And Sincere was like saying, "I have so much love in my heart, and there was no malintent." There he goes again with these words. I think ill intent. Okay, I couldn't have a conversation. He there's too many words and not enough meaning behind it for me. I could not have a conversation with this man, this young man. And his dad told him, he said, "I guarantee you, if this was she was only giving you all these chances because you're in here. Because if you guys were outside in the real world, she would have been done." That's debatable, but I get where you're coming from. And speaking of using the wrong words, go back to Kinsey for a minute. When they were talking about her brother when he came in, before he came in, and they were talking about him. And I think Carl said, "Is your brother single?" And he said, I don't know why he asked that, but she said, "Yeah, he's single, ready and ready to mingle." She said, "But this kind of thing isn't in his his alley park." This isn't, I think she meant wheelhouse. What is with these people and phrases? And her, back to Melanie and her story. Her sister was telling her, "You're my sister. I love you, and I came here because I saw you crying. I wasn't even going to come, but I came here because I saw you crying." She's pleading with her to realize that she deserves better. Okay, so the family's left, right? And Melanie, they didn't do a group picture, a photo booth picture, but look at Sincere's face right here. He's telling Casey that Melanie's sister called him beloved. And Casey said, "In a bad way," and he said, "Yeah." But look at his face. I mean, he didn't like that. He looks pissed. That just should not be the look on his face when he's telling this. This right here shows me it's all a front. He's pissed that her sister came at him when he should know he deserves it. So it's the evening, everybody's getting ready, and Sincere comes out with a jacket on, and they were like, "Whose jacket is that?" And he said it was Caleb's. And he's like, "Yeah, Caleb's a great guy. You better watch out because Caleb mentioned the other person he was interested in was Melanie, and he regrets not making taking that chance with her." So Zach was talking with Kata and Bryce, and they were saying, "What's it like growing up? What was it like growing up with Charlie?" And he was saying, like, Charlie was a good looking one, and he was kind of the awkward one, and he had some insecurities. He didn't say insecurities, but so he just said it was tough growing up like that or whatever. And so that explains a little bit about him. Doesn't excuse it, but explains it. Okay, the girls are talking with Melanie, and Anaya was saying how her mom. Well, first she told them what her mom was saying, and Anaya told her what her mom told her about she should have been telling her the truth and being a better friend instead of downplaying what Sincere did. And so she told her then. But then Melanie said, and I kind of agree with Melanie. She said, because one minute you're saying Team Sincere, and now you're saying, um, not. And she said, I don't know what to do with that. Well, first of all, I don't know. Her mind should be a little clearer though with Sincere. She's always like, I don't know, I don't know. She absolutely should know. But yeah, I think Anaya saying this now, you know, it probably doesn't hold a lot of weight for Melanie. Melanie was talking to Sincere, and earlier she was talking about their amazing connection. I think it was when she was in a confession or whatever. But I'm like, if the connection is so amazing, then why are you crying all the time? But anyway, she's telling him it's not going to be easy. He's going to have to make it up to her mom. I don't think he needs to make anything up to your mom because I don't think she wants him to. Like, I don't know. Melanie's got a really bad read on, even after they was not a bad read. She's just being delusional because even after all that, you get out of that, what your sister and your mom said, you get out of that. He needs to work hard to make it up to him. Melanie. And then I don't know about Anaya and Trinity and their what they think about Melanie and Sincere's relationship because then they're like so wishy washy, especially Anaya because she's like, yeah, mom, I know what my mom says, but we know what they have inside here. And Trinity's like, yeah, if I'm gonna support her no matter what. And I, come on, y'all. Maybe when they watch it back, I don't know. Melanie was telling him that when she was telling him he's got to work hard, and she's like, and don't make me look like don't make me look stupid. And I know collectively everyone in the world was like, well, not collectively because people stream this and watch it at different times, but I know when people saw that they were like, again. So after all, her saying he has to work hard, and the look on his face, I was just thinking he's thinking, oh, this is going to be a little too much work. I feel like this look on his face is like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stick it out, but I don't know. We shall see. The next episode is America's Votes, so we'll see what happens. Lord, Melanie.